Okay, on the white belt curriculum sheet, you're going to see there's a section in your white belt basics, blocking. Sensei Blaine and I are going to show you just a couple of the terminologies, what they mean. Later, you're going to see these in all your drills and your techniques. So first of all, it says forearm blocks. Essentially, blocking with the thick part of the forearm, excuse my marble mouth. Okay, we're trying to catch our blocks if we're using the forearm, mainly here. All right, so let's say we're faced off, a hook punch coming. We're going to execute a forearm block, getting the thick of our forearm right up onto the bony area of their wrist. That's one way to apply the forearm block. Go, boom. If he's throwing a hook to the body, we're going to utilize a forearm block in this form, okay? We're using, again, just a thicker, more muscular part of the forearm. By flexing the fist, it will protect the forearms. If he throws a straight punch towards the body, we're going to use the forearm block to deflect across the body in return. Boom. In this way, we keep our guard, go ahead, up at the same time we're protecting the body. Okay, boom. Forearm blocks are an important block to learn, but they're not the only blocks we use, okay? Let's go over one other form of a forearm block. It says supported block in there. If he throws his hook punch, I may be able to get my forearm block up and support it with another hand simultaneously. So as that punch is coming in, boom, we're getting two arms up to increase the strength or power. It's also setting us up for some unique countering opportunities. What else do we have on here? Palm blocks. Two forms of palm blocks that are listed on here, slap blocks and parry blocks. They're essentially done with the flat palm, no folding of the fingers or grabbing necessary, just a palm block. So if Sensei Blaine were to throw a straight punch at the face, a slap block is essentially just that one. Come back, slap the arm down, and return to this guard here. The last terminologies you're going to see are also same siding and slipping. Basically what that means, same siding, is when Blaine's throwing his left arm, I'm using my right arm boom, to slap it out of the way. If he throws his right, I slap with my left. In this way, it takes some of the thinking away on which arm do I have to use. I just use whatever the mirror image side of the attack is, okay? The parry blocks are sort of a softer version of the slap block. If he throws his right punch, I'm just going to brush his arm right over to my own shoulder, to the opposite side. Boom. So instead of slapping down, I'm going to slide it right over to the other shoulder, creating a nice soft effect. Boom. Boom. If he throws his left arm, I'm going to brush just across over to my opposite shoulder, okay? That's all I got to do. I've just got to make sure on a parry that I'm making contact a little sooner, okay? And the last thing it says on there is slipping. We're going to give you a slightly different angle for slipping. Slipping utilizes the pivoting that we showed earlier. If he throws a right punch, I pivot and I crunch through the abs just slightly so that his punch is going just over my shoulder. Slip. If he throws his left hand, slip. Whoops, sorry, one more time. Right hand, slip, left hand, slip. Right hand, slip, left hand, slip. Okay, it looks just like this, allowing that shoulder to point at the fist, and his fist should be slipping right over the top. Sometimes you can use your parry blocks in conjunction with a slip. If he throws his left hand, I might parry to help assist with the slip, giving me just a little more confidence to slip the punch. If he throws his rear hand, just parrying nice and soft as I slip right past. Okay? Those are your white belt blocking basics.